Who is Elaine Starchuk? Elaine Starchuk was a supermodel and also a former dancer. Elaine also got into the limelight for her marriage to musician Tommy Lee. Elaine is a French name that means sun ray or shining light. Being a model in the 70s to 80s and getting featured in the Playboy magazine was a big thing. Only a selected few bold and hot models got a chance to feature in the famous magazine. Today we talk about one such model, Elaine Starchuk. Tommy Lee is famous for his works and contribution to Motley Crue as a drummer. He also founded the rock band. Tommy is renowned for other musical contributions too. Some of his recognized works include founding the rap metal band Methods of Mayhem. Tommy's solo music is also loved by many. At a time, Motley Crue was the hottest topic for gossip among people. And more than that, the band's relationship status was always a matter of hearsay. People wanted to know whom the band members were dating. Elaine started dating Tommy during the band's peak moment, and the pair even got married. Her marriage with Tommy earned her a lot of media attention. A lot of people may be curious about what happened between her and Tommy. Here, we will be sharing with you every detail of the glamorous life of the model, Elaine Starchuk. Elaine Starchuk family and childhood. Elaine's birth name is Elaine Margaret Starchuk. Later, she decided to drop her middle name and go with Elaine Starchuk. Elaine was born on April 7, 1964, in Vancouver, Canada. She belongs to a white ethnicity. Elaine grew up in a strict Christian family. Despite her childhood in a religious family, Elaine had a loving time with her parents. From a young age, Elaine had a fascination with beautiful models she'd see on TV and in magazines. It might be the influence of the late 60s. In the late 60s, different magazines featured waves of modeling and models' glamorous lives. This wave showcased modeling as a great career option. Due to her immense interest in the field, Elaine chose modeling as her career. Looking at Elaine's personality, we can say that she always respects her work. Being an April-born, Elaine comes under the zodiac sign, Aries. Like most Aries women, Elaine possesses a great sense of style. She is elegant and fierce, as well. And she has a naive yet trusting personality that attracts people. Elaine Starchuk education. Elaine Starchuk went to a local school in her neighborhood. We can assume that this former model always had an interest in entrepreneurship. Her relationships. Elaine Starchuk has been in some relationships before she met Tommy Lee. According to sources, she dated various personalities in the past. Some were David Coverdale, Vince Neil, Greg Giuffria, and Nikki Sixx. Elaine Starchuk and Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee was her fourth boyfriend and her first husband. Her previous relationships show that Elaine is not so good at handling connections. When she started dating Tommy in 1982, fans thought of them as a perfect couple. At the time, the couple also looked smitten with each other. It surprised many fans when the couple decided to tie the knot on November 24, 1984, after 2 years of dating. Unfortunately, the marriage didn't last long. Elaine and Tommy got separated only 7 days after their wedding. The reason for their split-up is still a mystery. Their short-lived marriage was a matter of gossip for everyone. Tommy Lee moved on pretty soon after his divorce. He has been married not only once, but 4 times. Elaine Starchuk career. Elaine Starchuk started her career in modeling at the young age of 18. As she was always fascinated by the industry, it didn't take much for Elaine to decide on her profession. Elaine touched new heights in the industry pretty fast. Soon, she worked as a model for big names such as Playboy and Penthouse. During her time with Playboy, she lived in Hugh Hefner's Playboy penthouse. Hefner shared his mansion with models for wild parties. Soon, Elaine became a sensation in the house. Before entering the modeling business, Elaine did breast augmentation surgery in the 1980s. After this, she bloomed in the industry, and many big names wanted her to model for them. By modeling, she made a massive mark in the industry and earned a glamorous life for herself. During her peak years as a successful model, Elaine managed to taste the shiny Hollywood life. She was even friends with many superstars and also dated a few. This beautiful model, unfortunately, met a severe accident at the age of 50. After the injury, Elaine had chest injuries and breast implants in 2013. She hoped to return to the modeling world, but there was no good news ahead for Elaine. She had to leave modeling. Apart from modeling, Elaine engages in other activities as well. Elaine Starchuk works as the CEO of Enlightened Lashes, a lashes producing company. She established the company in 2007 with an aspiration to do something for herself. Elaine Starchuk accident. In 2013, there was an event in Elaine's life that changed her forever, both mentally and physically. She met with an accident when an SUV collided with a Vancouver-based Langley store and hit her. The impact of the collision caused Elaine to have difficulty in breathing. Elaine Starchuk net worth. After a successful modeling career, it's not surprising to know that Elaine has a considerable net worth. Apart from modeling, she is also a successful businesswoman. According to sources, her net worth is somewhere around $500,000 to $1 million. Her unfortunate accident in 2013 racked up her net worth too. Her social media handles are in the description below. For more update, visit celebcritics.com.